What's going on, guys? Gonna show you what I got here at Goodwill last night and today. So here's what we got. Start with this computer game I got. I've been picking up PC games lately, as you've seen. So here I found SimCity. This is the Windows version from the early 90s. I believe this came out in 93. Now, I paid $2 for this. It's got 2 hard discs in there, and this was cool because this, was late last night. I was there. The guy I always talk to was there. He saw this box. I showed it to him, and I even commented. I'm like, it's not even CDs. It's a hard disk. He's like, oh, $2. So that was cool. There might have been like 3 or 4 or so normally. So that's kind of cool. Good luck at Goodwill, huh? So used to play this a lot when it first came out in the early 90s, and then I played a lot of SimCity 2000, which I believe that came out in 94 or late 93. I don't know, but this was a great game. All the sim games were great, and just glad to have this now to display. It's a good. I see computer games here and there, but I only pick up the ones that really mean something to me, or I think are cool, that are worthwhile. Picked up a DSi/DS Lite action replay thing. It's got the USB cord in there. I'll hang on to that. Will I use that? No. Did I know that these were still out for systems? No. What would you use these for in a game these days? I don't even know. Whatever. I'll hold on to it. It was $3. Here's some Nintendo games we got. Now 3 of these I got for $1 each, so that was cool. Nintendo World Cup, Wayne Gretzky Hockey, and Gyromite. And Gyromite's the 5-pin. I checked, and it does have the Famicom adapter in there. So that's pretty awesome. I cleaned them all up. They all shine and really nice now, so that's pretty cool. Let's see here. We got these are $3 each here, but we got Dr. Mario. I had to think for a second if I had this in my collection. Luckily, my whole collection, I got, I just know everything that's in there alphabetically. So when I think about my collection, I just think about it in my head where we're at, and I think of, okay, D's. I know everything I got in the D's. So I had to think for a second if I had Dr. Mario, because I didn't. The game I had that I was thinking of was Yoshi. It's got yellow also, and it's a game that is kind of like Dr. Mario, puzzle. So it was Yoshi that I was thinking of just because of the color too. So I'll talk about that later. But yeah, I got all these games memorized in different ways. So got Dr. Mario finally. Here's a game that I'd seen pictures of online and been wanting. Darkman. It's pretty sloppy controls. I'm sure if you got to know these controls, it'd be a pretty fun game because they're really fast, but they are kind of sloppy. Excuse me. So, but a very colorful game, kind of larger size sprites, pretty colorful game. So it might be a game that I might put in one day when I'm going through the game library. Many years from now. So that's Darkman, and it's by Ocean, by the way. And last but not least, I got Pinball Quest. I was gonna buy this last summer for $8 at Slackers, and I didn't. But this game has 4 different boards, and one of the boards is an RPG-style board where you actually play through the board, unlock different gates to different areas of the board by raising your experience levels and breaking down gates in small areas. Pretty cool. It definitely is outdated, but it was a cool idea. Might have been an awesome game to have back in the days, but it's definitely is a cool game and a neat idea for the pinball game, and especially for the NES. Now tonight I went into Best Buy, and that was all last night, but tonight I went to Best Buy. Didn't find anything really good, but I did find 6 Game Boy manuals. Got them for 50 cents each. They didn't really know what to charge, so the dude's like, oh, 50 cents each. So $3 for 6 manuals, that's cool. 2 of them I already had. I have both these manuals, Wario Land 3 and Kirby's Pinball Land. I had the games when I was a kid. I still have Kirby's Pinball Land, but I lost Wario Land in a trade. But I did get a 32-in-1 cart for that. But anyway, so Wario Land. I got Donkey Kong Land manual, Caesar's Palace, Penguin Wars, and DuckTales. The DuckTales game looks just like the first one for the NES. Penguin Wars, that might have been I thought that was like some Japanese game too or something, or some older game. And it's funny that here Caesar's Palace is the thickest manual out of all these, and it just basically goes through and shows you how to play all the games in the casino. So, cool stack of manuals there. And I had so much fun, that's all for Goodwill. I had so much fun playing Final Fantasy 13 when it came out. I played that for the first week it came out, got to the open area. I'll go back and beat it here shortly. But the week after that, God of War 3 came out, bought that, had so much fun with that after I beat that, I went and I got the God of War collection. So I played 1 and 2, beat both of those severely, and just got done with those actually this morning. So I wanted to get a new game, another game, and I got Star Ocean: The Last Hope. This game, Square Enix must have had a little business plan here with these games, because Final Fantasy offered a whole lot of cool graphics, a lot of nice visuals and whatnot, and an interesting combat system which aided those visuals. So what Final Fantasy offered visually, you know, it did lack in the battle system, and this has been noted and reviewed 100 times over on the internet by everybody, and that's what everybody's saying. Now, Star Ocean, what they did release, a game they released about a month ago, this game doesn't offer the graphics that Final Fantasy 13 offer, but what Square Enix gives us in this game is a really cool battle system. It gives us traditional RPG stats and elements and gameplay. You start off in a crashed spaceship, which you're going to get a control later on in the game. It's got 6 rooms in it, which you get to give to different people. So there's a lot of neat things to do in this game. It looks like I'm looking forward to doing all those things, and I know I'm going to unlock them later on. I just got to the part where I can go around, I can start fighting things. If I get too sick, I can go actually back in the spaceship to my room. I can rest on the bed and play some cool music. When I go to sleep, I wake up and save it. And to mention cool music, the game's got awesome music. From the get-go to the first battle tutorial to the intro, everything. It's, just amazing music. It's a music that I remember in RPGs of old. So I'm looking really forward to getting into Star Ocean here, and whether it was this business plan by Square Enix to, you know, give us the elements we wanted in a great RPG in 2 different RPGs that released a month apart, knowing that true fans would buy them both, I don't know. But all I know is that this game looks like it's offering stuff that, you know, I wanted out of Final Fantasy 13 I didn't get, and I'm looking forward in this game. So, will my hunt be resolved? We'll find out. So, all right, guys. Well, stay tuned, and next week I will have more videos up, get some more work out of the way, and then go do some more Goodwill hunting. So, peace.